today we will today. So today we're going to discuss the first chapter of the book of our lecture in places and landscape places and landscape making the world, um, geography one, you know, social science major. So again, um, I want to share with you the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, always so first, let us know what's the meaning of social science. Since you're a social science major, I hope you know the real meaning of social science. When you say social science, um, what is social science? It deals with the study of relationship between people and society. It refers to or it deals with the science of studying how people related in the society. So what are those branches of social science? Okay, of course we have political science. Okay, we have economics. We have anthropology. We have sociology. We have psychology. We have humanities and linguistics. We have criminology, education, archaeology, and the last one is about the history. And of course, we have geography. Okay? So let's discuss each branches one by one. We have first political science. So political science, it is a classical discipline that deals with the study of political phenomena. No? Its goal is to deepen human understanding of the forms and nature of political action and to develop theoretical tools for interpreting politically meaningful phenomena. Okay, and now, next one is we have economics. When we say economics, it is a social science concerned with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. No, it studies how individuals or business, governments, and nations make choices about how to allocate scarce resources. So next we have anthropology. When we say anthropology, it is a systematic study of humanity, no? Wherein with the goals of understanding our um, evolutionary origins, our distinctiveness, and as a species, um, and the great diversity of our forms of social existence across the world and through time. Okay, so the focus of anthropology is on understanding both our shared humanity and diversity and engaging with diverse ways of being in the world. Okay. The next um, branch of social science is what we call sociology. Okay. When you say sociology, no, it pertains or it's a social science that studies human um, human um, it studies human societies, the interaction and the process that preserve uh, and change them. No, it does this by examining the dynamic of constituents part of society such as institutions, communities, populations, uh, gender, racial, and age groups. Now, sociology also studies social status or stratification, social movement, and social change, as well as societal disorder in the form of crime, deviance, and revolution. So how about another one? We have psychology. Of course, when we say psychology, no, it is the science of uh, mind and behavior study or scientific study of the mind and behavior. No, it is a multi-faceted discipline and includes many subfields of study such as areas in human development, sports, clinical, social behavior, and cognitive processes. Okay, so next we have humanities and linguistics. Okay, when we say humanities and linguistics, okay, those branches of knowledge that concern themselves with human beings and their culture. Or we're gonna use the empirical method of inquiry derived from the an appreciation of human values and of unique ability of the human spirit to express itself. No? The humanities include the study of all languages and literatures, the art, history, and philosophy. Okay, the next one we have criminology. When we say criminology, it's the study of crime from a social view. It is the study of not just crime in general, but what impact crime has on society, the causes of crime, and the individuals who commit the crime. The focus of the study also is to determine what makes individuals commit crimes or act in a criminal manner. So, another we have education, another branches of social science education, no? The discipline that is concerned with the methods of teaching and learning. No? We all know that because you are all future educators. So, it is a school-like environment as opposed to various non-formal and informal means of socialization. The act or process of imparting or acquiring general knowledge, no, developing the power of reasoning and judgment, and generally of preparing oneself um, for other intellectually for mature life. Okay. Next one we have archaeology. When we say archaeology, no, when we say archaeology, the scientific study of the material remains of past human life and activity. So this includes human artifacts from the very earliest stone tools to the man-made objects that are buried and thrown away in the present day. Everything made by human beings, from simple tools to complex machines, from the earliest houses in the temples and the tombs of palaces, cathedrals, and pyramids. So another branches of social science is what we call history. No? It is the study of the past events, no? Wherein is the discipline that studies the chronological record of events, no, as reflecting as a nation or people based on the critical examination of resource materials and usually presenting an explanation of their um, process. Okay. So another one we have uh, geography, no? Itong focus natin. What is geography? Okay. So sabi natin, geography is deals with the study of physical features of the Earth. Of course, you know that physical features of the Earth, we talk about geography. Okay. So, geography is divided into two main branches, no? We have the human geography and physical geography. Human geography and physical geography. When we say human geography, this is a main branch of geography and its main covers the studies of human race. Okay, this normally involves their background, how they interact, the perceptions that they have for various ideologies affecting them. In addition to this, the discipline also studies the way in which the groups of people are inhabit inhabit the earth, organize themselves in a particular region that they inhabit. Okay? As a matter of fact, many other branches of geography normally fall under human geography. So modern application of human geography can include mapping human migration, showing the movement of food resources, and how they impact communities and the impact climate change, you know, can have on humans living in vulnerable areas. So how about physical geography? When we talk about physical geography, it is a major branch of geography, no, a science of geography, and it is mainly deals with the study of natural characteristic of the earth, of course. It covers both the ones that are on the earth's surface as well as those near it. So physical geography allows us to chart land masses, but physical geography is also being used to see what lies beneath the earth's ice caps and oceans. So researchers are using satellite technology to see the landmass that exists under Antarctica. Additionally, there is work that continues to be done to explore and map the physical makeup of the land underneath our oceans. Okay, so what are the sub-branches of these two main major branches of geography? So under human geography, um, we have economic geography. Yes, we have economic geography. Um, when we say economic geography, okay, when we say economic geography, um, geographers under this branch normally study the manner in which products are usually produced and consequently um, distributed in their respective niche market. No? In addition to that, no, they also study the way in which wealth is distributed in various regions over the planet. No? In general, the structure which control and influence the conditions of the economy are usually dissected, no, microscopically here, no, using the economic geography. Okay, we have population geography. Okay, when we talk about population geography, no, in most cases, no, scholars usually equate population geography to demography, even though this is usually not the case. No, this is mainly owing to the reason that population geography is deeper than the study of the patterns of a group of people with regards to birth, marriage, and death, no? As it is the case with demography. Okay, geographers who are involved in this discipline normally study the population of regions in much more detail. So this means that they normally look at the manner in which the population of a given area is distributed, how the people there migrate, and the rate as well as pattern of the population growth. Okay. So another branch of sub-branch of human geography, we have what we call medical geography. Okay. When we say medical geography, when we say medical geography, this branch of human geography, okay, wherein, wherein the geographers normally study the patterns in which um, particular diseases spread. No, like right now, no, it's very important for the medical geography studying the pandemic. So this means that pandemics and epidemics are usually studied here as well as common illnesses, no, general healthcare and death as well. So another branches or sub-branches of geography under human geography is military geography. Geographers here who are practiced in this discipline normally conduct their research and studies within the military fraternity. No? They mainly study the manner in which military facilities are distributed, as well as the best ways in which the troops can be able to utilize the facilities that they have at their disposal. In addition to this, the branch of also covers the techniques that can be implemented in developing solutions to the common problems that military units commonly face. Another sub branch of human geography is the political geography. Okay, when we say political geography, it is just a very interesting branch of geography um, that is involved in the investigation of every aspect of politics. Okay, this is with regards to the boundaries of the country, the state, and the development strategies that it has in place. No? In addition, there are other details which are also covered, such as voting, subdivision, diplomacy, international organizations, etc. So Another sub-branch of human geography is the transportation geography. When we talk about transportation geography, um, geographers who are involved in this branch of geography are usually involved in the research of the available networks for transportation. This includes both the public um, vehicles or as well as the private ones. Now, once the network have been studied, ways in which to maximize their use in the movement of people and the products can be explored. No? Another, we have urban geography. Okay, when we talk about urban geography, okay, urban geography, so with the development of urban cities worldwide, rather, the branch of urban geography came into play since it enables researchers to study these trends much more effectively. In addition to this, these geographers are able to investigate potential locations that are suitable for development for the tiniest of villages to sprout into the desired huge city. So those are the um, branches of human geography. Okay. So how about physical geography? First, we have biogeography. Okay. When we say biogeography, animals, and when we talk about physical geography, this is one of the two primary branch of wherein it particularly uh, um, focus on the physical aspect of the earth. So we have physical geography. No, we have one of the branches of physical geography. We have biogeography. No, animals and plants on earth are usually distributed in specific pattern. No, and it is called biogeography. So this this is the discipline that is involved in this study. Biogeography studies the distribution of biological species and the geographic patterns that are um, a result. So this field can be further broken down into biogeography related to islands, no? Paleobiogeography, paleogeography, zoogeography, and phytogeography. So another, we have water resource geography. Of course, no, came from the word, no, water resource. Okay, water resource geography is a branch of geography that normally, okay, that normally deals with the study of how water resources are generally managed in a particular region. Geographers who are involved in this discipline normally look at the manner in which water is collected, distributed, and lastly used in various places across the planet. In addition to these, systems developed by humans that are meant to aid the entire process are also studied so that they can be consequently be enhanced for maximum efficiency. So another branch of physical geography, we have climate geography. Okay, climate geography or climatology. Okay, geographers in this branch of geography are usually concerned in the investigation of the weather patterns of the Earth and the way in which they affect the climate as a result. Okay, so that is the focus of climate geography. How about geomorphology? Okay, when we talk about geomorphology, it's a branch of physical geography, no, wherein it focuses on the study of Earth's landforms, terrains, and processes that guide these changes, no? So that is the focus of geomorphology. How about lithology? Ayan. What is lithology? Lithology is the study of the physical composition of rocks. No, that is the focus of lithology. The physical compositions of rocks. Okay. How about oceanography? Of course, no. From the root word ocean, no, is the study of world, ocean, and seas. No, so oceanographers study marine biology and the organisms, current waves, and movements of water, as well as the physical makeup of sea floors. Okay. Another, we have orology. When we talk about orology, it is the study of mountains and their formations. Okay, that is the focus of orology. And lastly, we have ophthalmology. Okay, so what is uh, ophthalmology? Is that it is the study of readers actually. That is ophthalmology. The focus of that is the study of rivers. Okay. How about the five themes of geography? There are five themes in geography. Okay. So the five themes of geography started out as a framework for making geography accessible to kids from kindergarten to high school. So they describe an easy, effective means for parents and educators to teach children about the concept of geography and how it applies to nature, civilization, and more. Though these themes have been replaced by the 1994 National Geographic Standards, they still represent an easy, useful way to teach kids about geography. Okay. Number one, we have the location. Okay. The first theme is about location. The first theme is location. No? Location is actually best um, broken up into two subcategories: absolute location and the what we call um, absolute location, and another one we have the relative location. Yeah. Absolute location, of course, describes the location of an area based on the agreed upon standard like latitude or the degree of latitude and the degree of longitude. No? So, knowing the place absolute location allows it to be located from anywhere regardless of the surrounding area. No? How about relative location? Relative location describes the location of an area based on its connection to other places, like landmarks. No? Knowing the place's relative location allows it to be located easily. Once its relative area is known, no, we have two kinds of relative, we have two kinds ng, to determine the relative locations. We have the spatial location and insular location. Okay? So, another thing is we have place. Okay. When we talk about place, no, this is the second um, theme, no? Place differs from location in that is described an area based on its physical characteristics, okay, including human influence, features, rather than its physical location. So physical characteristics include things like um, its biome or overall geographical environment, whether it's a jungle, beach, or mountain. Human influence features include cultural designation, like the predominant ethnic or religious group of an area. So, for example, the Amazonian rainforest is a place designation since it describes a geographical area based on the physical environment of an area. So that is what we call the place. No? Think of geography about place. So we have the human environment interaction. So when we talk about human environment interaction, no, that this the third thing we're in. This teaches how humans adapt to and change their environment to suit their needs. No, practices like irrigation, farming, damming, and other human actions that impact the physical features of an area are all instances of human environment interaction. A good example of this is the way that early cultures tended to settle along rivers or on deltas. No, without paved roads and irrigation, waterways provided a fast, easy means of transportation and the steady supply of food. So another theme we have is the migration and movement. So this fourth theme of geography, okay, covers the way that human population move across the world, including migration and settlement patterns, logistics, and a society's infrastructures. Roads, telephone lines, and um, trade routes are all examples of ways that human movement is influenced by geography. The road built by the Romans or the triangular trade route used to export slave, sugar, and rum trading during the colonial era are example of how geography has influenced the pattern of human movement. The last theme is about region. So the final themes region is the fifth themes of geography. So this theme teaches how mankind breaks up the geography of a place into manageable pieces. No? Though regions are artificial constructs, they are very useful when it comes to describing geography in terms of biomes, cultural areas, socioeconomic areas, habitat, or other designations. The region doesn't have a useful place when it comes to locating or mapping a geographical area, but it is a huge help when it comes to comprehension through telling someone an area is located in the Middle East. No, won't be more use when it comes to finding it. It can tell them about the very general feature of the land, cultural and religious affiliations of the people, and the other characteristics that a map cannot convey. That is the term, the 15 of geography, which is region. Okay, regions of the world. The world is divided um, into seven regions, no, or continents. We have Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia and Oceania, Europe, North America, and South America. Wherein the biggest continent is Asia, and the smallest continent is rather than Australia and Oceania. Okay? So, how about the Philippines, no? Kung ang mundo ay dinivide into seven continents or seven regions, no? The Philippines was divided into seven regions. Of course, we all know that so why the government divided the Philippines into regions for them to easily what govern the country. Okay, so we have 16 administrative regions and one autonomous region, which is the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Coastal Mindanao. So I will not uh, discuss to you all the regions in the Philippines. Why? Because it is uh, part of the what we call Philippine geography. So let's talk about the world, no? The countries in the world, the total number of countries in the world is 195, no? There are 195 countries in the world today. So this total comprises 192 countries that are members states of the United Nations and the two other countries that are non-member observed or tinatawag natin mga observer state are the Holy See or the Holy Land in Jerusalem and the state of Palestine. Okay? So hindi pa included diyan yung Taiwan kasi um, Taiwan is until now disputed with China. Nakastinklin sila na part sila ng China, one of the provinces of China. So, out of 195 countries in the world, so 54 dyan na countries ang makikita in Africa, 48 in Asia, 44 in Europe, 33 in Latin America, and the Caribbean, 14 in Oceania, and 2 in Northern America. So, that is the introduction about geography or places and landscape in a changing world. So we will talk about here, no, how people, no, adapt the changes happen in the world, no, in terms of climate, the geographical features of the world, no, and what are the factors that brought these changes, no, in our geography sa buong mundo. So I will give you the what do you call this, the module, no, and you have some readings that you need to read, and basically you need to answer the modules in 2 weeks. After I give you 2 weeks to answer the module kasi may iba yung readings niya sobrang haba at sobrang dami talaga, no? To equip you, no, to teach high school and elementary, no, para mas ma-deepen understanding natin, no, at maturo natin ng mga tama yung geography sa mga magiging estudyante ninyo in the future. Okay? So that would be all for today. See you next meeting. Good luck. By the way, just visit the Google Classroom for the um, distribution of the module 1, no, regarding this topic and the distribution of the unit. Thank you. Bye-bye.